G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So today we're going to sort out some circulation in the fish room. So for anybody who doesn't know, right above me just there, where there's screws in the roof, there used to be a fan, but the fan died. If anybody has ever used a pedestal fan running 24/7, they don't last very long. Like, you probably get 3 months out of one, maybe closer to a year. So I stole the pedestal fan out of the spare room. It's the middle of winter. Wife might get angry at me when summer comes around. But we've got a new air conditioner and all that jazz, so there's no need for a fan in the house really. There's a specific type of fan that I wanted, but it's hard to find a fan at this time of year. So basically, I'm not going to use that type of fan. We're just going to put this one up. Point it kind of towards the door because that's where the coolest tanks are. One thing that's prompting me to do this is actually the tank that Richard's in, the flower horn, is actually quite cold. It only sits on like 21 degrees and that's too cold for a flower horn. So there's two things I want to do. I want to buy a couple of 100-watt heaters. I want 3 to put into 3 tanks along the bottom there because they're the coldest tanks in the room, and if I bump them up a bit, then they'll actually help heat the room as well, keep a bit of ambient temperature in the water. But anyway, whoa, check out the size of this blowfly. That's huge. You know what, that blowfly probably came from when we lost the eel. Sad times. Alright, so I don't know how I'm going to mount this. I think I'm going to mount it a bit different to last time because last time I want to point it in a different direction this time. Alright, so you guys have got front row seats. I was actually low-key thinking about putting some camera mounts on the tank racks. What do you reckon of that idea? My problem is I've got so many camera accessories and I never use any of them. Alright, so one of my favourite parts about my fish room is trying to squeeze against the roof. No, that's not true. I hate it. I hate it sometimes. So like you can see here, there's only like 240 millimeters, I think, from memory. That's really tugging on the memory strings, guys. But there's only about 240 millimeters of distance between the top tank and the roof. Alright, so well, this is quite difficult. Come on! Maybe I should have got fresh cable ties. So if anyone who didn't notice, I'm trying to reuse the old cable ties. It's not going smoothly. But one of the reasons I want to reuse them is I've actually got no spare white cable ties. I I guess it doesn't matter if I was to use black, but save the environment, right? Use what you have at hand. Alright, so that's wedged in. We're at a set angle. So we're pushing down and across. Should circulate the room pretty well. One thing I'm a little bit worried about is if it's going to be loud in the camera for vlogging. But it can't be any louder than that aircon is at the moment. When I edit the video, guys, just that winding noise of the aircon, it grinds my gears. I can only imagine how much it's grinding the gears of you guys as the viewers. Alright, so let's plug this in. Alright, so if you don't know, this is the only power point in the fish room. It's on the roof and at the back of the tanks. So, oh no, the light. You guys come for a walk in the dark. So for anybody who doesn't know, my lights in my fish room are on a sensor. There we go. Camera doesn't like that. So this is the only power point up here. I can actually take that power lead out there. That one there isn't plugged into anything at the moment, so we can ditch that, and then that other plug there runs to that air pump. So that air pump and this fan is the only 240 volts in the room. Hopefully that's what I might run it on speed 2, I reckon. That doesn't. 3 doesn't seem that fast. Wow, how cool does the fan look in the camera? I'm pretty disappointed in the speed of that, guys. I'll probably just I'll put it back to 2. I don't want to run it at full 3. I don't know how many watts it is. It doesn't state the watts on the sticker, which is really surprising to me. I might just double check. Oh, it's 45 watts. Oh my god. I double checked for a reason there, guys. I gave this tank a clean, but it's not looking very clean. But anyway, so I think level 2 should be enough. I actually can't feel any difference between level 2 and level 1, but that air blowing on me now is really warm, like really warm. So I think we've done good there. Even though it's pointing down and this way, I'm hoping that it creates the circulation and brings the hot air around here still. This tank, that tank doesn't feel too cold. The Herté won't mind the cold anyway. My main worry is that the flower horns down there. I just want to keep that corner warm. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap that one up there. I've actually been proactive. I got 3 videos done tonight, so that's handy because work's bloody crazy at the moment. So if I can stay out here and do a couple of videos, that's bloody handy. So just an update on the Curse tank. I don't know if the Necali are going to go back in it. I've actually got to go pick up some fish from Perth Cichlids, and that 2.5 foot tank is looking about good for them. So I might have to sell the Necali. I was thinking about selling it. One of the reasons I was against selling the Necali is actually because of how good this male is looking right now. Of course he fires up when I say I'm talking about selling them. I didn't want to sell them because half of them were given to me by Korean Pet Central as a freebie, but I've spoke to them and they don't mind me selling them. If I sold them, I'd probably just give half the cash to Ryan. But I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I really love the Nikali. It's a tough one, but I kind of want to do away with the Mbuna. I've said that for the past year, haven't I, guys? But anyway, the flower horns are slowly taking over. Now we've got flower horns in the 3 tanks across the wall. One of the fry tanks now has a flower horn in it. They are taking over. Oh, there's a nice Nikali mouthful there. Maybe I'll strip the Nikali and I'll keep the fry and sell the colony. That's what I've done with the Cobalt Blues. But look, the fry are pretty much big enough to breed anyway, so I've got a colony after I sell the colony. But anyway, I was wrapping this up, wasn't I? So if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button for your chance to win a $200 Amazon gift card. We just hit 1,800 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who subscribed. 200 subscribers to go till the giveaway, and it's any random subscriber can win. Anyway, peace out.